considered to be the greatest revolution in history. A revolution that let loose the ideas of liberty, equality, and fraternity. A revolution that transferred the powers from monarch to the body of citizens. A revolution that changed the course of politics, not just that of Europe, but of the whole world. A revolution that led to the public execution of King Louis XVI. But why did that happen in the first place? There's no one particular reason as to why did it happen. However, there are many causes. We're going to discuss some of them in detail, which include the despotic nature of the French monarchy, the social cause, and the condition of the common people. Let's discuss the first one. Despotic or despotism means that all the powers rest with the monarch, which means that there is no separate legislature, no separate executive, or even no independent judiciary at all. France at that time was ruled by the Bourbon monarchs. The Bourbons were the complete despots and believed in the divine right theory of kingship. The Bourbons considered themselves to be the representatives of God on earth and not answerable to anyone except God. The story begins from 1774 when King Louis XVI ascended the throne, and he was only 20 years of age back then when he became the monarch of the France. Whereupon he married the Austrian princess Marie Antoinette, and he would dance around the tune of his wife just like his fathers did. Upon his ascension to the throne, King Louis XVI found the treasure to be empty completely. Long years of war had drained the financial resources of France completely. Added to this was the maintenance of the royal court of Versailles. Furthermore, under the kingship of King Louis XVI, France helped 13 colonies of America to gain independence from the common enemy, British, and the war nearly added $1 billion more livres to the debt that had already been risen to 2 billion livres. The French society was divided into three estates back then in the old regime: the clergy, nobility, and the third estate. The clergy and the nobility constituted around 5% of France's population. But here is the game. They owned more than 90% of the country's wealth. The third estate constituted around 95% of country's population, including mainly the peasants, artisans, and the businessmen. The burden of paying taxes laid upon the third estate, and had to pay a number of taxes, including on the basic commodities such as tobacco and salt, known as the gabelle, and had to pay other taxes such as the tithes to the church, which meant 1/10 of their agricultural produce, and another tax called tele, which they had to pay to the state. While on the other hand, the clergies and the nobles were exempt from completely any kind of taxation. The population of France rose from 23 million in 1715 to 28 million in 1789, which led to a rapid increase in the demand for food grains. But the production of food grains could not keep pace with the growing demand, and this led to a situation called subsistence crisis, a situation in which the basic means of livelihood are endangered. So basically, all these three reasons led to the outbreak of revolution in France. In our next video, we will discuss the outbreak of revolution and how revolutionaries played a key role in the French Revolution. Thanks for watching our video. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you really like our content.